Namaskar, dear learner. My course name is Determinant of Quality of Life. Module name is Concept of Environment that cover the topic Concept of Environment and Multidisciplinary Nature of Environment. Content of this module is Introduction of Environment, Meaning and Significance of Environment, Definition of Environment, Multidisciplinary Nature of Environment, Types of environment and components of environment. Learning outcome of this module is to understand the concept of environment. The student will be able to know the meaning and significance of environmental education, to understand the interdisciplinary nature of environmental education, to explain the different types of environments and to know the different components of environment. Now, we start with the concept of environment. Everything that surround or influence the living organism throughout the life is called its environment. Simple term, the environment include people, place, things around an organism which can either natural or human-made. The environment, therefore, can be said to constitute a life support system. The environment is essential for human well-being and survival, creating a responsibility to protect for our own benefits. It is our duty to maintain an environment to support a human life and remain hospitability of the generation. Achieving a balance between the use of resources and their availability is necessary for environmental sustainability. If technology is misused, it can lead to environmental damage and imbalance. Meaning and significance of environment. The term environment originates from the Middle French preposition environ, which means around. In its simplest sense, the environment refers to everything surrounding an individual or entity. The environment encompasses all physical and biological conditions that affect the behavior of organisms. The biosphere especially include the region of the hydrosphere, lithosphere and atmosphere where life exists. While the atmosphere lacks permanent inhabitants, many animal and plants propagules move through it. The hydrosphere consists of two main ecosystems, marine and freshwater, whereas the lithosphere is primarily composed of land. A habitat consists of specific physical and chemical conditions such as space, substrate and climate that support a single species or multiple species or an entire community. The smallest division of the biosphere is the microhabitat, which include localized environment like a rodent burrow or a decaying logs. Other species present in the same area are considered part of the biological community rather than the habitat of a specific organism. A biotope refers to a defining geographical area with distinct physical and chemical condition as well as specific plant and animal life. Organisms must adapt to their environment condition to survive. Early life like originated in the sea where conditions were relatively stable and favorable, allowing the generalized adaptations. Over time, as species evolved, they expanded into new environments like freshwater and land, increased specialization in adaptation led to a greater diversity of species, each occupying a specific microhabit within its community. Definition of the environment from the Environmental Quality US, C.C. Park, Encyclopedia Britannica and Douglas and Holland. The term environment is used to describe in the aggregate all the external forces, influences and conditions which affect the life, nature, behavior and the growth, development and maturity of living organism. This definition is given by Douglas and Holland. Environment refers to the sum total of all conditions which surround man to given point a space and time. This definition is given by C.C. Park. The entire range of external influences acting on an organism, both the physical and biological and other organism, that is forces of nature surrounding an individual. This definition is given in Encyclopedia Britannica. Total environment system, including not only the biosphere but also the interaction within the natural and man-made surrounding, is called. This definition is given by US Council on Environmental Quality. Next is multidisciplinary nature of environmental studies. The environmental science comprises into its branches, that is the ecology, atmospheric science, environmental chemistry, geology and earth science, hydrology, social sciences as economic, sociology, anthropology, role of engineering and technology in environmental conservation, government policies and law related to environment. Environmental knowledge is an interdisciplinary field that holds significance for every part of the planet. Its key aspect includes conservation and sustainable use of natural resources, protection and management of biodiversity, regulation of environmental pollution within acceptable limits, balancing human population growth with environmental stability, development of renewable energy sources, strengthening national security through environmental conservation and management. Environmental knowledge plays a crucial role in addressing key concerns such as access to clean drinking water, hygienic living conditions, pollution-free air, fertile soil, nutritious foods, and the development of sustainable environmental policies. Emerging fields like environmental administration, protection, and management offer new opportunities to promote ecological sustainability and ensure responsible resources utilization. The relationship between organism and their environment is complex and multidimensional. No living being can exist in isolation, as all organisms interact with both biotic and abiotic elements within their surroundings. Everything that humans engage with or rely on the survival forms part of their environment. Despite varying perspective on the environment, it is fundamentally an interconnected system of physical, biological, and cultural elements that influence one another at both individual and collective levels. The environment is dynamic rather than static, constantly evolving due to the interaction of various biotic and abiotic factors that continuously shape and reshape ecological system. Types of environment. On the basis of basic structure, the environment may be divided into physical abiotic environment and biotic environment and social environment. Physical or abiotic environment based on the physical properties and states. The abiotic or physical environment is categorized into solid, that is the lithosphere, refer to the solid part of the earth, liquid, that is the hydrosphere, comprise all water bodies, gas, that is the atmosphere, represent the gaseous layer surrounding the earth. These broad divisions can be further classified into lithospheric, hydrospheric and atmospheric environment. Additionally, based on the spatial scales, they can be subdivided into specific environment such as mountainous region, plateaus, plain, lakes, river, coastal areas, glaciers and deserts. Furthermore, the physical environment can also be classified based on climatic conditions which influence habitat for various biological communities. Examples include tropical, temperate and polar environments. Biotic environment. The biotic environment includes all living organisms with human playing a key role. It is classified into floral environment, include all plant life, faunal environments, all animal species, and organism from social structure leading to the social environment, where they use natural resources for survival, which further shape the economic environment. Human being the most advanced species interact with the environment in three ways. Physical man depend on air, water, food and habitat like other organisms. Social man builds institutions, laws and policies for societal well-being. Economic man uses skills and technology to exploit resources. Through resources utilization, human drive environment changes by transferring matter and energy within ecosystem. That means social environment. The social environment refers to the network of relationship, cultural context and societal structure within which individual and group interact. It encompasses various elements that shape human experience and social interaction. The key component of the social environment include infrastructure industries, built structures, workplace and employment sector shape daily life. Labor and economy, job opportunities, wage structure and wealth distribution affecting social stability. Governance and power, laws, policies and political dynamics influencing societal organization. Social services, access to healthcare, education and welfare system ensuring well-being. Culture and identity, traditions, arts, religious beliefs and communities' value shaping interactions. Inequality and relations, that is social hierarchies, race, relations and economic disparities impacting opportunities. These interconnected factors influence human interactions, quality of life and societal progress. Component of the environment. The four major components of the environment include the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere and biosphere. Corresponding respectively to lithosphere is related to rock, hydrosphere related to water, atmosphere related to air. and biosphere related to life. Biosphere. Now discuss about the biosphere. The biosphere encompasses all regions of Earth where life exists, including land, water, and air. Coined by geologist Edward Suess, the term refers to the total biomass or biota found across the diverse ecosystem, from polar ice cap to the equator, each supporting life forms adapting to their specific environment. Lithosphere. The term originates from the Greek word lithos, means rock. The sphere, a round body. It refers to Earth's solid outer layers, which include the crust and the rigid upper mantles, extending about 70 to 100 km deep. It forms Earth's tectonic plates, playing a crucial role in geological processes. Hydrosphere. This encompasses all forms of water on Earth, including oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, and groundwater. Water covers 71% of the Earth's surface, with 97% in form of salt water. In ocean, only 3% of fresh waters, of which 68.9% is frozen in glacier, 30.8% exists in groundwater, and just 0.3% is readily available in rivers, lakes, and reservoirs. Now we will discuss about the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the gaseous layer surrounding Earth, essential for sustaining life due to its oxygen-rich composition. It consists of approximately 78.08% nitrogen, 20.95% oxygen, and 0.93% argon and 0.039% carbon dioxide, along with trace amount of hydrogen, helium, and noble gases. Water vapor content varies about 0.3%. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. First is troposphere, up to 11 km from the Earth, the lowest layer where weather phenomena occurs. Then stratosphere, 11 to 52 km, contain the ozone layer, which absorb harmful ultraviolet rays. Mesosphere, that is the 52 to 85 km, the layer where meteors burn up upon entry. Thermosphere, that is 85 to 1000 km, absorb high energy X-ray and ultraviolet radiation with temperature reaching up to 2000 degrees centigrade. Exosphere, beyond 1000 km, the outermost least dense layer merging with space. Recommended reading of this module is book is The Environmental Science, Earth as a Living Planet, Daniel B. Broken, written by Daniel B. Botkins and Edward A. Keller. Next book is Introduction to Environment Science by V.K. Singh, online resources. Next is National Geographic Environmental section and UNEP report on sustainability videos and documentaries. Next is Our Planet by Netflix and TED Talk on climate change and environmental science. References as a University Department of Geography, Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee University, Ranchi. Concept and component of environment and Hamid Audit, component of environment, environmental science, retired from http gd@google.com, edu.in, file 107 EF270 7E91 4716 8825. Thank you.